Good afternoon, folks. Welcome on this Friday afternoon. We are ready for a Friday afternoon stream of 2 Point Hospital. I think we are in the last mission of the main game. The mission hospital, mission number 15. A place called Croquembouche, if I'm pronouncing that right. Just had a thought before I started. If that's maybe a swear word in a different language. They rickrolled us by putting that in. Anyway, I hope I'm not swearing in a different language. Croquembouche. We've just started that yesterday. That's maybe an hour or so into this hospital. Build a hospital in the busiest part of the city centre. Prepare for an onslaught. So we've got to go to 250 patients and 2.5 million hospital value at 8.6 million. Or 860,000. Oh, we get there. 100,000 last month. Okay. And we took out some loans as well. We're also doing marketing. Special report. Well done, we cured enough of the patient group. This has helped our reputation and we've been sent a reward. Challenge: cure 6 patients with a jazz hand. 10 kudos and $10,000. Oh, that might be how we made so much money. We also started increasing our prices as well. The price reputation is going down. Let me just check. Overall reputation still great. So we need to increase our medical reputation, which I think requires upgrades. We need to hire another janitor for upgrades. We don't have an upgrade option.
Assistant to marketing.
Rug. Just want to have enough rugs where the patients are actually waiting to make them feel it's a nice environment. Four by 4 or 5 by 4. I think this is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Still have to build toilets in this wing as well. Pest control required. Our doctors have discovered the new illness, animal magnetism, caused by mutated pheromones and or cheap deodorant. The patient is seeking treatment. We will need a pest control in order to treat them. What would you like to do? I think we can afford that. It's a 4 by 3, I think. Pest control. It's a 4 by 4. Okay. So now the thing is, do we use this space? Or do we keep it a nice even spread on this side? I want to make the most efficient use of the space we can. There's a door on this side as well. Ooh, I didn't even notice that door. Might fit in the corner there. Away from everything. Maybe make it on this wing, and then there's a 4 by 3 behind it. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Okay. This is a nurse's one, so it's not going to be too bad for our expenses. We don't have to hire a specialist to actually work at the equipment. Let's finish there. And a chair.
2-point radio. It's time to apply the nourishing balm that is my voice on all
Chromotherapy
your
as well.
cultural wounds.
I think chromotherapy
Sir
might be
Nigel
behind there.
Bickleworth here, welcoming you
One
to
of them is a
another
4x3.
great show on 2-point
I'll be
radio.
right one of these days. I think let's put in some of those coffee machines. Try and get this to a high rank. High rank room. Prestige level 3. Got the button, we've got a chair. Okay, let me get the posters in first and then see how much we still need. This will fit in here. Posters. Yeah, so I've typically put in one of these 3 posters because it's got a plus 1% training speed. Just try and keep them evenly spread. Like symmetry. And the reason we're putting these posters in is if you read that, it says increases hospital attractiveness and room prestige. So there's 2 stats there. So it's the room prestige, which is this stat here. It's currently level 3. There it goes to level 4, and that determines when people are inside this room, how they feel about this room, which can add to their happiness. So both staff members and patients in this room become more happy because they're in a prestigious room. And the longer the time they spend in there, the more it makes them happy to be there. The more happy it makes them. Okay, so we're halfway through. I should be able to put it in the edge there. So by default, the items snap to a grid, but if you hold control while you're clicking it and dragging it, you can squeeze in a little bit closer. Okay. Armor box, diagnosis power, yeah, treatment power. Brain in a jar. There we go. Okay. And the chromotherapy. Grey anatomy. Okay, we might have to wait a little bit to get the money for that. Let me... we just had an earthquake as well. I'm gonna jump the gun a bit. No, 98% is fine. What I'm going to do now is increase the prices to essentially 100% across the board, but I'm just a little bit hesitant to do it right now. Oh, no, should be alright. Yeah, so we did take out this loan. Yeah, let's do this. So, this just means my price reputation is going to fall to 0, but because the other reputations are fairly high. Also, policy, project. The other reputations are fairly high. It should, for the most part, make up for the reputation not falling back down again. However, I just need to keep an eye on that because we had it in the last hospital mission and that a medium campaign wasn't big enough. So we might change that to a large campaign next month if the reputation starts going down again. Can upgrade our fluid accelerator. Yay! We're actually getting people in there. It's going to be our first patient. Treatment tests. We've got an injection nurse, will work for peanuts. Okay, so we need chromotherapy. Oh, we needed it before we lost our money. 15,000. Might still be alright. I think I'm gonna do it over there. Diagnostics, weak bladder, terribly dull, high energy. Has the potential to develop an effective mid-range game. That golf might be a golf reference. He needs training a few people. Indian assistant. Customer service or marketing? Customer service. Okay, I think that should be enough for chromotherapy. 21,100. What I'm thinking I'm gonna do on this side is maybe yeah, I'm thinking of making the corridor on this side go past this room. Windows. Request. Radiator. Oh, that's a large one. Normally a small one is fine, or medium one is fine. That's extinguisher. $162, $167. Prestige level 3. Should reach prestige level 4. I think we can reach 5. Smaller space we've got. Okay, and we've got a chair. Our valuable staff member. But we can, even though we're not reaching 4, putting a few things. Nice. Okay. Yeah, so if we put in a 4x4 there, and then smack against it a room to force the path this way, so it's not just a straight this way path, because you can just walk on the outside. And this path is a bit longer, and maybe we'll get away with a one set of balloons in this wing. Again, it's a big wing, so you kind of want to make sure it's not favored to one side. Maybe people on the other side think it's too far to go there and be on the floor. So last month profit was 33,000. Also, we now need more rugs. Question is, are we going to do this? Might move that one. And some benches. It can fit in there, I'm sure it can. Yeah, we can. As long as it's not... Wow. Actually managed it. And there you go. This can be used yet. Nope. Maybe this hospital is one where they slowly ramp up the illnesses, so you build the easy stuff first, psychiatry, diagnosis rooms, and later they hit you with it. How many do we have? Hold on. We have 4, psychiatry 4, 3 for pharmacy, 3 for injection room, and 4 for the ward. Okay. Options for janitor. Ooh, a good repairing guy. Those 2. Diagnostics. Terribly dull, weak bladder, high energy. And like this makes people bored option though. Likes to argue and unhygienic, no. Grumpy and hangry, no. Doctors. We already have one doctor that can work in radiology. If it's there. It's not. We have queues. Okay, psychiatry don't have queues.
Nurse required in general diagnosis.
8,000. So last month's expenses was 60,000, so we should have roughly that to cover our expenses. I think the next wing is going to be this one. I want to make it an admin wing. Oh, chronotherapy guy. Unhygienic class lab. Nope. Unhygienic, no jobs for you. Sorry. Died in the ward. Mayoral visit. Mayor Tabitha Winsock has found herself mallet deep in scandal after a report suggested she'd spend 64% of her term playing croquet. The team have asked if she could visit the hospital to create the impression that she does something. If she's impressed with the hospital, it could be good for her reputation. What do you think? Impress the VIP with nice hospital. 8 rep, 10 grosh.
Today we begin a
Check
new
my,
segment in which we shall explore the
hospital
history
reputation.
of 2 Point County and its many landmarks. We open with one of our most famous sites, Croquembouche's Ring. Croquembouche, as you may know, was a giant said to live in this region in ancient times. As for his use of the stones themselves, we can only speculate. I like to think they were his croquet hoops.
Just keep an eye on that reputation. We suddenly plunged when we had it last hospital. I didn't understand until we changed it to a large marketing campaign. I'm wondering if that's gonna happen again. Yeah, today's Windsock is arriving at the hospital. Ooh, there we go. Positive motivate skill next door. Okay. And so this one is June Mastic. June Mastic does not have to repair. Upgrade, please. Keep her entertained. Profit loss 145,000. Current value 1.4 million. Nice. Yeah, one of these actually shows you how they calculate it. So it's cash, profit factor, so 12 months profit loss divided by 4 times 9. So 12.4, so 4 quarters is profit factor, so average profit per quarter times 9. Just over 2 years profit, estimated profit, and some physical assets, but minus loans, hospital value. Just check. Yeah, looks like this is starting to go down from 98%, which it was when we started the price rises. That upgrade. Dropping circle. I think I want another pharmacy and another food accelerator. Trying to prepare for that. Money is getting quite low. We do another jab master as well. So these are the ones that you need multiples of once you start marketing them. So the idea was I'm going to make a... Oh, we can make a 4x4. Oh no. What did we want to do? A 4x4 on that side and then smack against with another one so that this corridor is forced this way. This one can go wherever. Okay, and let's put some benches outside. Yeah, cool. And anything. Need some more heating here somewhere. mega scan. Just trying to guess which one are in convenient toilets. Okay. Especially big toilet. This one. Or we can make two sets of toilets because it's a big one, so not super sized but just normal sized, but because it's then male female they can have two of them. That's 5. Yeah, we can make two 4x4s or 4x3s. Sorry. It's one male, one female. And right. Placed. And sanitizers. And small. And posters. 184 So this is one of the harder things to have in your toilets, is how do you make them attractive? People happy to be there. A little bit of posters. Prestige level 4. So this is email and copy. Check. Yeah, that'll fit. Oh, now we don't have enough money. Just the game clock flow. There we go. That's male. Let's make this the male and this one the female. Cool. So, I was kind of distracted by that. I wanted this to be just this corridor side and this corridor side. Not sure what we can fit in on the back there then. Maybe it's the staff break room we've been talking about. So 4x4 over there and a small staff break room in there. Then staff can go and take a break. That's minimum size 3x2, so we can put that in there. Staff promotion. Ava Vibes is ready for promotion from student nurse to junior nurse. Extra training slot movement speed, diagnose skill, treatment skill. Good. Gordon Force is ready for promotion from intern assistant to junior assistant. Good. Training course complete. Training available. Ooh. Working in the ward, another intern assistant. Pharmacy, a break, treatment, working chromotherapy. Junior doctor, training in a GP. We need a lot of GPs, I think. Looking for work.
Doctor needed in psychiatry.
Options. Once more money has potential. Positive gets excited when receiving a stick. Tires easily class clown and loves pudding. Thinks their lives are rom-com terribly dull or strong on left big. Staff promotion. Joanne Peppermint is ready for promotion from janitor to senior janitor. GB's office. Okay, so I can't just take my break. Fracture ward. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, humerus injury. Patients are really not amused by this injury of the upper arm. Patient is seeking treatment. We will need a fracture ward in order to treat them. What would you like to do? Patient to it. Okay, so let's get a fracture ward. Fracture ward needs a lot of space. We might do this whole space in the fracture ward. Fracture ward size, minimum size is big as well. It's 4x3 actually. But that typically we will only fit in a couple of beds. More space please. Yeah. Ward door. Valid corner location. Nurses station. Ooh. I'm actually quite keen for this space. So then it leaves lots of space for the beds. And these are humongous beds. Yes. Ooh. Okay. Yes. Trying to think out how can we squeeze in the most amount of bed.